Okay, so Absalom, who exactly are Game Devs Kenya?
So Game Devs Kenya stands for Game Developers Kenya. We are basically a group of students from Strathmore University who teach game development to high school students over the holidays.
Why do you teach? Why game development? Why not just any other languages like web development, HTML, CSS?
So we identified that through our learning of programming, because we are information technology students at university, starting off by teaching programming in the form of web development, so creating websites, Java programming, which is creating like desktop applications, is way too hard, and many students who would have had a passion to create these programs get bored and they leave, or mentally they switch off from that web development because it's boring, it's never clear what the end goal is. What am I going to really create, and does it spark an interest in me? So we identified that there's a problem with these other forms of programming. We identified, however, also that a lot of high school students are playing video games, and so why not teach them how these video games are made, which incorporates probably 80% of programming, and it sparks their interest. They're already interested in the games. Why not teach them how they're made? So that's why we do what we do.
Like that.
So why are we teaching development?
Yes.
It's because there's an overwhelming need of talent in STEM fields, and game development is one of the easiest way to get students interested in these STEM fields because it incorporates a lot of programming.
That's nice.
And
that's perfect, man.
Yeah. So it's not easy to get people into the STEM fields. If you use web development, it's not easy. If you use chemistry, if you use like electrical engineering, like you lose 80% of kids if that's how you want to like get them interested. But if you say game development, now you have everyone because everyone is already playing games. And at the end of a game development bootcamp, students get the skills which would be needed in these electrical engineering, mathematics kind of projects, because these are all projects, and basically at the end of the bootcamp, all students get to create a video game, upload it onto a marketplace, potentially make money, and turn what was a consumer behavior into a producer kind of behavior. Ashraf, delve into how Game Devs Kenya satisfies the quality education sustainable development goal, please.
Okay, so in terms of the SDGs, right? The SDGs, Game Devs Kenya, I would say, tackles quality education, because we believe as Game Devs Kenya that education is one of the most important, if not the most important tool to actually help us drive towards a better future and sustainable development. At Game Devs Kenya, we do this by making sure we give students the best possible experience here in Strathmore University, while they're doing their course, that is. So we do this by ensuring that they have a well-prepared setup computer lab that is ready every Saturday. We also make sure the right softwares are installed on all these computers so that they can be able to use them to design and develop the games. These students also have the option to carry snacks, or they could buy anything of their choice at the cafeteria at Strathmore University, so that it's up to them, or they could as well do both. And also, like, our classes run from 9 to 3 p.m. So there's that lunchtime, and there's also a break in the mid-morning break, that is. So we do all this, and at the same time, we make sure that our classes don't have gender disparity.
How? So do you like go to when you're sourcing for students, do you go to both male, mixed, and female schools?
Yes, we do. Definitely, we definitely go to all schools, not just specifically like boys' schools, girls' schools. Although we know that there are boarding schools for one gender only, but we try to visit as much schools as we can and involve both genders as much as we can.
Okay.
Okay, so where do you think the Game Devs Kenya will actually affect the economy, and where does it lie in the Kenyan economy? Where does it fall?
So where Game Devs Kenya, or a platform like Game Devs Kenya, falls in terms of what it can do for the Kenyan economy can be said about any African economy or developing economy. So we had talked about earlier about how Game Devs Kenya tries to prepare students for the STEM field and to create a platform which makes it ideal for a student to want to get into the STEM field, the science, technology, engineering, mathematics fields. Yeah. So we right now we can see that most African economies of African countries are geared towards mainly agricultural produce, and that's we feel, and a lot of people feel like that is not, and that's been shown to not be what will take us towards the future, and it's not exactly in line with the sustainable development goals, but a platform which increases the participants among the STEM fields would take us towards the sustainable development goals, and would in effect propel our economies to be more science-based, more engineering-based, and less so in terms of agriculture. And so we talked earlier about how Game Devs Kenya aims to create a platform which allows students to get into the STEM fields, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields, and that is the future of Kenya. So as it relates to the Kenyan economy, Game Devs Kenya is a kind of platform that will allow us to move from where we are now in terms of we are predominantly agriculture based, a platform that like Game Devs Kenya, which gives us more numbers in the STEM fields, will allow us to tap into the other economies in terms of technology, science, engineering, and hopefully it's been shown with other countries, it's been shown to boost the economy, create more products and more services, and just more commodities that we can export into other countries, like mobile phones, like telephone equipment, programs, and just the whole technology arena. We can have more products in the future, and that will definitely help an economy like Kenya, and an economy like the African economy, in a nutshell.